ではでは、最初に学級
He's
裁
really
判
not
の
into it.
簡単な説明をするのは
It sounds like bored Junko.
疲れるのでやめておくよ。
Oh, thank God.
やる気がないわ。あるって。あるある。
Damn.
じゃあ、学級裁判の開幕でーす。
I loved like the side plot with the Mono kids and Monokuma.
Yeah.
その前にさ、人数も少なくなってきたし、もし投票の結果で複数の黒が同着1位になったら
I think we all lose, right?
Yeah.
到着1位か。まあ、どっちも黒に選ばれたってことだから、どっちが正解だったら OK にしてあげるよ。
So... Wait.
What happens to the other one then?
そんなに適当に決めちゃっていいの？
Yeah, what happens to the one that also got voted?
どうでも。
Yeah.
あり
I
が
was
と
just saying, I
う。
was like, well,
これ
you
で
got
懸
one
念
of
事項
them,
が払
so
拭され
sure.
たし、心置きなくリアルな命がけゲームを楽しめるよ。
Huh.
They're trying to make it seem like it's gonna be a complete split decision.
Yeah. But for the purposes of the game, that's not actually a bad thing, because you just have to narrow it down to 2 people. And as long as... Well, as long as you can actually get everyone to actually tie the vote, it should improve your odds. The problem is, the blackened will be one of the people voting, and they will nearly always intentionally try to screw it.
Mm-hmm.
しっかり頼もしくなって。人って変われば変わるのね。キャラの持ち味がなくなったよね。余計なお世話じゃ。
学級裁判に集中しましょう。まず最初にはっきりさせるべきなのは。
Of course. I knew her was gonna be something stupid. Alright.
She wouldn't want it any other way.
あ、なんだと。
He just did.
だって俺らが全員ログインしているとき、桃田ちゃんは一人だけ先にログアウトしてたんでしょ。
That's a good question. How do you prove it wasn't Kaito?
つまり君だ
Because
け
he
は
proved that she was killed in the game.
それなら
Therefore,
いくら
couldn't
で
be
も犯
Kaito.
行が可能だと思うんだ
Because
け
he
ど
was logged out, and actually in logging out, he becomes the least suspect.
ふざけんな。俺が犯人なわけねえだろ。先に一人でログアウトした桃田ちゃんがログインしたままのイルマちゃんを毒薬で殺害したんでしょ。
桃田くんが犯人なんて信じられない
You
よ。
probably argued poison.
Yeah, that she wasn't killed by the poison.
Well, we don't know how she was
僕の瓶
killed.
が見つかったのは
Well, what we know it wasn't the
ソファ
poison.
ーだったじゃねえか。それは俺に
What
罪を
counters
かぶ
that?
せようとした桃田ちゃんの偽
I
装
thought
工作で
the
しょ。
bottle of poison would counter Koichi's first point then, right?
Think so?
Because she doesn't have the bloodshot eyes.
Oh, right. I forgot about that immediately. Okay.
それは違うぞ。
It made the most
Then we
sense out
just-
of all of them, but I wasn't 100% sure that was right. Yeah.
Yeah.
いや、イルマさんは毒薬で殺されたんじゃない
Yeah,
の。
she would have died instantly.
あの
And we saw her.
毒
Yeah.
薬を飲むと
Yeah, yeah.
結膜下の小さい血管が破れて白目部分が血で染まるらしい。
There's some big words.
つまり
Thank you.
毒薬を飲んだ人間は目が真っ赤に充血しているはずなんだ。
And hers
で
weren't.
もイルマさんの死体ってそうだよ、目は充血してなかったよ。
They were only
イルマさん
shot.
はあの毒薬で殺されたんじゃないんだよ。
If only me was here to still say things like that.
だったらあの毒薬って何なの。
犯人の偽装工作でしょ。
That's the thing, like, with me no longer participating in these trials, the amount of rebels gonna drop by like 50%.
Yeah.
の本当の死因は何じゃ。
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one then.
これだ。
Yeah, okay, fair.
イルマさんが
If you
死んだ
die
の
in
は
the game, you die for real.
殺し合いシミュレーターのせいだ。
Yeah.
あのプログラムはアバターが致命的なダメージを負うとそのショックで本体も死亡するって特徴があるんだ。
Just realized too that the 3 on the church chapel side are not in the clear then. If she
No.
died there.
Mm-hmm. If anything, they're less than the clear.
Yeah.
until we prove
あの
that she
プロ
could
グラ
just
ムの
cross
テキスト
anywhere.
ファイ
But
ルにもそう書いてあったよ
well, she could cross, no one else could.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, how she kills at the trap. Now the other three are looking for quite sus. Other than that they can alibi each other,
Yeah.
which is a bit that doesn't add up then.
You can alibi each other.
イルマはプログラム世界で致命的なダメージを負ってそのショックで死んじまったってわけだな。
Yeah, this alone would clear
だと
Kaito.
すると彼女の死因は
Like, absolutely,
Yeah.
100% clear Kaito. No way he could have done it.
Chiaki, you lose
と
this
ころで
game.
さ、さっきから気になってるんだけど、
Oh, yes, Gonta. It's funny, like, when Gonta starts talking, like, I immediately perk up, like, okay, this is about to be good and informal. Yes, Gonta.
そのプログラム世界ってどこにあるの？校舎の何階にあるんだっけ？
Damn it.
よくわかってないなら無理に口を挟まないでいいから
Oh, you don't have to be that mean.
彼女がプログラム
She's
世界
right,
で
though, but you
殺
don't
さ
have to
れ
be
た
that mean.
次に突き止めなければならないのは彼女がプログラム世界で負った致命的ダメージですね。
要はプログラム世界での死因か。
Uh huh.
あ、ゴンタ君が混乱してるみたいだし
Oh, God damn it.
少しあの世界でのことを整理してみようか。私たちは外の世界の秘密を探し
館を担当したの
Yep,
は
yep, yep.
おまけの桃田ちゃんだったよね。
Good NPC, bitch.
ああ、おまけだと。
Oh, that's a pretty good comeback.
で、
That's a really good
旅館の担当
comeback,
は
actually.
キーボードはるかわちゃんとゆめのちゃん。
この状況で誰がどんな方法で
Magic?
それを考えればいいんだな。では
Wait, if it was
みんなで
magic, that
力を
means she
合わ
did
せ
it.
て考えるぞ。
いやー
She says, I was like, oh, wait, shit, that means I did it.
ゆめのちゃんは本当に成長したよね。
That is irrelevant?
スーペタは余計じゃ。そっちだってこれから急成長を遂げるん
Okay.
だ。
I'm not sure you can be so sure.
Yeah.
And did she actually get that damage where she was found?
File, poison, are they
プ
corpse?
ログラム世界でイルマが負った致命的ダメージか。そいつを考えればいいんだな。
イルマに致命的ダメージを負わせたのはあやつのアバターのそばに落ちていたハンマーで間違いない。
No.
それかゴンタが素手で殴
I'm
っ
not
たか。
convinced.
そもそも王だと
With
は
bare
限らない。
hands?
私
Well,
は
but anyone
考
could
察
do
だ
that
と思うんだ
because that was the
Yep,
rules
yeah,
of the
there you go.
game.
Yep, yes. Okay.
殺者
How do
が
we
突き
agree
落
with
とされ
that?
た可能性もあります。
Oh.
あとは歴史とか
It's probably her corpse.
そも
you
そ
fucker.
も王だとは限らないよね。私は考察
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Go
Fire
again.
again. Alright, there you go. I didn't see it there.
それ
Too
に
late.
賛成だ。
There we got it.
Of course we can send with Maki.
イルマさんの死体って相当苦しみながら死んでいたよね。
Which is actually quite impressive for an avatar to do.
本当に苦しそうだった。
さっきも言ったけど、あのプログラム世界は現実世界と五感を共有してるんだ。彼女があれだけ苦しそうに死んだってことは、プログラム世界でも彼女は苦しんだはずなんだ。だとすると、春川さんが言ったように、イルマさんは考察されたんじゃないか
Well, there goes your point for that one.
Wait,
絶対
wait.
そうだよ。
What did you
I
guess?
won the fucking 5 technicalities on this.
Okay, you said A, Miyu wasn't strangled.
Yes. Mia wasn't strangled, her avatar was.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No. Uh-uh.
Hey, no, that's kind of where I was going with that.
No. Eat shit. That is not... No.
What? No. That's literally what the point of that was.
I am not giving you that point. That's ridiculous.
Her avatar was strangled, but she was killed.
And then therefore
By the
she was
game.
strangled.
No, she wasn't strangled. She
I
felt the
am-
sensation of strangling,
No.
and that's what killed her.
No. I am
That is-
not giving you this.
When you watch the footage back from last fucking week, you'll see it. That's That is in spirit of what we were saying.
No, you were thinking that her wires got switched, and therefore she wasn't
Yeah.
strangled. And I was like, okay, well, okay, if she wasn't strangled, I'll give you a point. But also, if her wires were switched, I'll give you a point for that.
Right.
She was strangled.
She wasn't strangled.
Yes, she
no,
was.
Her avatar was.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Her avatar is not her.
This is... Yes, it is!
That's not.
This is
What's that?
horseshit. I am not giving you that fucking point. I refuse. That's so stupid. I know. Look at that and tell me that she wasn't strangled.
No, she wasn't. Her avatar was.
Fuck you, no.
That doesn't mean like if she got dropped, kicked from the top of a building. That doesn't mean she died by falling off a building. The game killed her.
Oh my god. I don't care. She was strangled.
ついでに言っておくと、毒殺の場合って被害者は胸や口を押さえることが多いんだよね。でもイルマは喉を押さえていた。あれは明らかに気管を確保しようとする動きだよ。
Maybe she was into that shit. We know she was into
I mean,
that
she
shit.
probably
In
was.
fact, yeah.
へえ、人殺しの名人は死体の話になると饒舌になるんだね。
I mean, I would hope she would get quite chatty about this. She clearly knows what she's on about.
じゃあ、イルマさんの正確な死因はプログラム世界での考察ってことでいいの？
Yes, in the virtual world.
ですから
Smokey's on my side.
あの世界で考察
She
は
still
可能な
got
んだ。
strangled though.
In the virtual
アバター
world.
の身体
It's
能
still
力に
she
定まら
got
ない以上
strangled.
被害者に
When we
It's the
fucking
same
got out,
thing.
when we got out, right? The question was, did somebody log out and strangle her in her fucking chair?
No, no, no.
That's
It
what
was-
we were on
The
about.
guess was she was strangled, not she was strangled in the real world. She was strangled.
だったら道具を使えばいいんだよ。
That's NCW right now. Sorry, I didn't mean it.
自分より力の強い人
Maki
間
meant
を
it
ロープで絞め殺した
I
事件
appreciate your argument for it, but no, I am not changing my fucking mind. You are not getting that goddamn point.
よっ、人殺しよった。
Nerd. She's so mad she's got her ass wrecked.
なんかあの世界にロープなどあったか？
Also, Kokishi's really prodding her. Like he really wants her to kill him.
Yeah.
つうことは他の何かをロープの代わりにしたんじゃねえか？
Toilet paper?
Yeah, if it can't be broken, that's yeah.
Mhm.
これだ。捜査の時に見つけたんだけど、館のそばにトイレットペーパーが落ちていたんだ。犯人はあれをロープの代わりにしたんじゃないかな。
Can you imagine being strangled by toilet paper? That would be the worst way to die.
その推理は無視できないよ。
Okay. Is he gonna say that it can't be broken?
どう
Or
いうつも
there
り？
should have
Well,
been broke or
yeah,
something?
Yeah.
え、どうしたの？
どうしたも何もないよ。こんな時にふざけるなんて。
Oh shit, this is a grave accusation.
Oh, how? What have we done?
I don't know, but we know how this goes. You paid. Oh, I slash you. Yeah.
Let me get my point back.
こんな時にふざけないで。
Can't get it back if you never lost it.
トイレット
Or
ペー
had
パ
it.
ーなんかが。
I had it.
You did not have it. You were
I still have
bullshit.
it.
You were on bullshit. No, you don't. Fuck
簡
you.
単に破れ
Oops.
ちゃうじゃないか。
Oh,
Oh, well, that was
no,
it.
that one.
That was definitely it.
ゴン
But
タにだってわかる。簡単に
It's in
破れちゃう
there.
じゃないか。
その言葉切ってみせる。
did I slice it that second time? Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think it appeared
あ
that
の
was
second
トイレ
weird.
ッ
time.
トペーパーは破れないんだよ。
Yeah.
だってプログラム世界には物が壊れないってルールがあるからね。
物が壊れない。
にしし、ゴンタは本当にバカだな。そんなことも理解できてなかったの？
Yeah, we had to get a rebuttal showdown in there, so.
あの世界には物は壊れねえって決まりがあんだよ。それならつまり 立派にロープの代わりになるってわけだ。
なんかよくわからないけど。ごめん、サイハル君。間違ってたのはゴンタみたいだ。
Okay, bro.
うん
It happens.
いいんだよ。
Yeah. Happens to the best of
に
us.
しても狂気はトイレットペー
Oh.
パーかな。
Wow.
優しい最後じゃ。
I don't think she's actually meaning it in a mean way, but
No.
it's kind of true.
僕
でもその凶器がどうして館のそばに落ちてたの？イル
Yeah.
マさんが殺されたのは教会の横だよね。
犯人が証拠隠滅のために捨てたんじゃねえか。
Yeah, but how did it get there?
But what if she was killed there?
She was killed there. Whoever did it used a cell phone to reload themselves on the other side. Well, how did... I guess...
No, they can't reload themselves on the other side. They can only reload themselves back into the salon. Also, the log.
On the log, yeah.
But that's interesting, because Miyu never logs out. So you know her whole theory about her, oh, she used the cell phone to log herself back in to get back to the salon. Well, she couldn't have done that. Because
Also,
the log shows she never logged out. at any
yeah,
point.
also, the salon point was... I was thinking that they logged out with the cell phone, logged back in the salon, and then left the toilet paper out there. That's what I meant, but it's all
Okay.
irrelevant because of the other reason, yeah.
Yeah.
それに凶器がトイレットペーパーだとすると、彼女のそばに落ちてたハンマーはどうなるの？
犯人がいざという時のために用意した
No, she was
第二候
using
補
the
の凶器
hammer.
でしょうか。
Yeah.
She had the hammer, the phone, and the lattice.
あれを用意したのは犯人じゃないよ。
でも犯人以外に誰がハンマーなんかを用意したんですか？
そうだ。
Did the fourth one say unknown? That'd be such a shitty answer.
あのハンマーは
Yeah.
殺されたイルマさんが用意したものだよ。
ハンマーを用意したのがイルマさんだとして、
Yeah. So is she gonna kill him?
何に使おうとしていたのでしょうか。
あのハンマ
Well,
ーで
again, I think they were
壁を
working
壊そうとしたとか？
together.
ハンマーの用途って
I didn't see what she said.
そうだ、
No.
工作するつもりだったんだよ。
護身用に持ってたってだけだろう。それかこっそり呼び出した相手をあのハン
yes.
マーで殴り殺そうとしてたとか。
アホ。
Whatever,
あ
I hit
や
that
つは
first
被
one.
害者じゃぞ。
It's like over here,
そ
right?
れかこっそり呼び出した相手を。
Yeah.
それに賛成だ。
Oh, fuck, we're game with this guy. How dare.
実はイルマさんはあのプログラム世界である人と待ち合わせをしていたらしいんだ。
そうそう、俺とね。イルマちゃんと館の屋上で待ち合わせしてたんだ。
そうなの？
僕もその話は教会で聞きました。
ちなみに呼び出したのはイルマちゃんの方だよ。プログラム世界に入る前に言われたんだけど、うっかり待ち合わせ場所を忘れちゃって、その確認をしているのをキーボーに盗み聞きされたんだ。
That I don't believe.
待て、イルマがオーマを呼び出したのか？
That I might believe. That's the thing.
で、
Yeah.
その彼女がハンマーを用意していたとすると、彼女は何をやろうとしてたんだろうね。
She's planning to save the world.
I think this one.
No, I think she was just gonna kill him.
Let's go with this.
そうだ。
Okay.
彼女はオーマ君を殺そうとしてた
Confess
んじゃ
via
ないかな
hammer.
あ、なんだと？
She expresses her love in weird ways. Actually, no, that fits
そうだよ。
entirely.
彼女は呼び出した俺をあのハンマーで殺そうと
It's
して
like, so I killed her instead. Oh, wait.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
ってことは彼女が企んでた計画の内容を考えてみればわかる。
This is way too fucking easy, but I don't think this is right.
I think this aspect is right,
Oh, fucking psych taxi.
but well, I don't. It would seem way too easy if Koichi killed her. That's the bit that's not adding,
Yeah.
you know?
Meat? No. Something Kokichi. Who? What? Somebody
Who
tried
to kill?
Oh,
Who
it
tried
could
to
be
kill Koichi, which is well her.
Yeah, Kokichi.
イルマさんはプログラム世界でオーマくんを殺した上で彼が現実世界で殺されたと見せかけようとしていたんだ。
So she picked the poison that would make it very obvious it wasn't used.
彼女が俺のソファーに毒薬を置いたのも殺人が現実世界で起きたと見せかけるためだったんだよ。
Nobody noticed the poison sitting there beforehand. I got a feeling Kokichi did and he let it go on.
Yeah.
あやつの仕業なのか？
Because she was very obviously up to no good the whole fucking time. So Kokichi clearly caught on to this.
Yeah.
I
I don't know, I still think they were working together.
いやー、そいつはおかしいだろ。絶対おかしいぞ。
Yeah. They're working together. She was intending to betray him.
僕らに気づかれずに毒薬を置くとなると途中でログアウトしたとしか考えられません。
Oh, yep, at that.
Can't.
What? Ah,
ま
whatever.
たログインして戻って
But
き
she
たのか？
didn't log out.
Yeah, that's.
あの時
Oh, no, no,
オーマ
that's
くん
consent.
はサ
Shit,
ロン
yeah,
にい
you're
た
right.
よね。
That would've been wrong.
彼女がログインとかログアウトするのを見た？
俺は絶対に見てないよ。
途中でログインもログアウトもしてねえなら、イルマに毒は置けねえはずだ。じゃあ毒の
I
瓶を
guess
置い
we
たの
would
って
agree
誰だ
with that? No, no.
We can't agree
上
with
に
that.
ログアウトしていたのは桃田だけじゃが。
いや
Well, we
Yeah.
can agree with that.
いや、俺も違えんだけどな。
But what does that achieve? Do we lie about that?
We
No.
might have to lie.
途中でログインもログアウトもしてねえなら、
Okay.
イルマに
Okay. That's a little weird to me, but sure.
Yeah. Not sure where we're going here with this.
オーマくんのソファーに毒薬を置いたのはやっぱりイルマさんだよ。彼女にはそれをできる時間もあったしね。ほら。
俺は
Oh, she.
俺らがあのプロ
It
グラ
took
ム
her 2
went
minutes to
last.
log in. Yeah.
これを見ると最後にログインしたのはイルマさんになっている。
Okay, so that explains why he didn't notice, obviously, then.
それがなんだ。
あいつが最後にログインしたってことは前の人物がログインしてから自分がログインするまで現実世界を自由に行動できる時間があったってことだよ。
そっか。その時なら大間くんのソファーに毒薬を置くことができたんだね。
つまり何もかもイルマちゃんの策略なんだよ。彼女は俺をプログラム世界で殺してその殺人が現実世界で起きたと見せかけて
It's not for a genius to pick the worst poison to do this with, then.
桃田ちゃんのせいにしようとしてたんだ。
俺のせいだと。
He might be right here, though, with that.
彼女が君を強制的
That would
にログ
explain
アウ
why
ト
she
さ
logged
せた
him
のも
out.
Then
そ
who
のため
killed
なんだよ。
her?
あれもあいつの仕業だってのか。
That's... Oh, yeah. That seems weird now.
間違いない
Right,
よ。
why would anyone kill her? Okay, it's because she's
イ
trying
ル
to
マさんは
frame Kaito.
彼女にしかできない
Well,
方法で
he's logged out, so he
桃
can't
田
kill
く
her.
んを強制的にログアウトさせたんだ。
And... Like... We're not really seeing much evidence she actually did meet Koichi.
Right.
イルマさんのアバターのそばに落ちていた。
Why would
Actually, we're not getting much
Kokichi
evidence
kill her,
anyone
though?
got on the roof.
Like,
Yeah.
why would Kokichi kill her, though? That's just the part that doesn't make any sense.
あの
Yeah,
携帯電話にはサロンの電話機と同じ機能があって僕らを
では本当にイルマは殺人を計画しておったのか。
しかも
Very clumsily. Like, everybody could see it coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone can see it coming. And again,
Well,
I'm not
us.
gonna
I
fucking...
bet everyone,
Yeah.
as in you and I. You're like,
Yeah, yeah.
ま
Well, and
俺は最
I'm
初か
not
ら
gonna
気
get
づ
over
い
the
ていたけ
fucking
どね。
poison. Using a poison that we were able to disprove like admitted into this trial was actually used, and trying to use that for the setup. Some fucking genius.
意地っ張りな桃田ちゃんに分かってほ
I
し
feel
く
like
て
her
さ
idea was good, but her execution was garbage.
Yeah,
かばった人間
I mean, it got her killed.
And I
That's pretty
still
shit.
think Kokichi knew this for a long time and
俺ら
was
がやって
working
る
with
の
her
は
in
そ
some
んな
way.
疑心暗鬼のゲームなんだよ
Well, I'm sorry, maybe not working with her, but knew this and used it to his advantage. He could have done.
Yeah, because it's so fucking obvious.
とはいえ桃田ちゃんのスタンスはそのまま変わらずでいいと
So
思うけ
then,
ど
who
ね
did he sort of push in her direction to kill her then?
にしても不幸中の幸いだよね死んだのが俺じゃなくてイルマ
Oh,
ちゃ
for
んだ
you.
った
I don't
for
see it
everybody
that
else.
way. Yeah,
Yeah, if Ryu could have done it, she would have died a hero.
yeah. We would have saluted her as she got
だっ
executed.
てもし彼女が犯人として生き残ってたらいくらでもプログラム世界のことを隠せたはずだから犯人を当てるのはかなり困難になってたはずだよプログラム世界の設定なんて彼女ならいくらでも嘘がつけるんだしプログラム世界の死が現実世界に直結していることすら俺らは知らないままだったかもしれないよね
だからこそ彼女は犯行を決意したんだろうね
Yeah.
全てを自分の
Makes
都
sense.
合のいいようにできるからじゃあ
I thought Kokichi had something to do with the whole setup too,
私
though.
たちをあの世界に来させようと
I'm
して
Yeah.
just remembering that.
Yeah, I
Because
know,
he
I
was
thought
plotting
it was
something
as
with
well.
Monokuma. He had the card. Which, by the way,
Yeah.
when are we gonna get back to the card thing? That clearly goes. I assume that has to go to the thing behind the bookcase, which Shuichi conveniently fucking forgot about.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why don't you remember it, dumbass?"
犯人探しを再開させるならまずは大間くんの話からですね
俺の話
あんたはイルマと待ち合わせをしていて結果的にそのイルマが被害者になった
Yeah, it's a bit sus.
だったらあんたが返り討ちにしたと疑うのは当然だと思うけど
それなら答えるけど結局俺はイルマちゃんとは会ってない
Okay,
ん
he
だよ
has
ね
already said that.
会ってないの
待ち合わせ場所の屋上に行こうとしたんだけどドアに鍵がかかってて入れなかったんだ、
だがお主の特技はピッキングじゃろ
Don't you need a
鍵
tool?
くらい
Actually,
簡単に開けられるはずじゃ
that and also the locks facing the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't actually have been
ア
able
バ
to
タ
do
ーの
it.
体でそんな技術は使えないよ
Also that, yeah.
道具もなかったしねっていうか俺はあの待ち合わせどころか屋上に一度も行ってないんだよ
Well, how'd you know the door's locked? What?
Hmm?
I'm confused.
そういえば最初にみんなで下見した時もゴンタ君と一緒に別行動だったもんねでも鍵がかかってたって本当なのログアウトする前に私が屋上に行った時は鍵なんてかかってなかったけど
そんなの知らないよ
だったら誰が屋上に鍵をかけていたんですか
だから知らないって
俺が屋上にいた時は鍵なんてかけてな
Yeah,
かった
okay. The only one that makes sense is Kaito, and he's saying he didn't. So,
Unless whoever went up to the roof after Kaito was locked off would do it.
俺だって死にたくないんだよ
お主が犯人だった場合はメリットだらけじゃがな
fuck.
ああなる
I've
ほ
been
ど
had.
それは気がつかなかった
What a dumbass.
なんだよ
I just start lying.
やっぱ嘘くせえぞ
待って嘘か本当かを話してもキリがないよきっとそれは後でわかるはずだよそれよりイルマさんの死の真相を明らかにしよ
イルマさんの死の真相って
うイルマさんの死には死だけじゃなくて彼女の行動にはやたらと不可解な点が多いんだまずはその理由をはっきりさせるべきだと思う
さすがサイハラちゃんこのゲームの攻略法
It's
を
like he's played
分
this
かってい
before.
るね その調子で頑張ってよ。
By the way, did you get good at bullet time battle? Like he implies that he played Danganronpa 2.
不審な点とは何のことですか？
さっきの大間くんの話だと、待ち合わせ場所を決めたのは入間さんらしいけど、
I wonder if it wasn't.
Yeah.
そもそも教会の近くにいたはずの彼女がどうやって館の屋上まで行ったのかと思って。
Literal hacks.
そっか。館と教会をつなぐ橋は入間さん自身が流しちゃったんだよ
Oh,
ね。
the wall thing. That's what we're getting at.
Yeah.
その上で彼女は秘密の方法で教会から館に移動し、殺人を実行しようとしていたんだ。
みんなの前で派手に橋を落としてたのは橋がなくなった事実を見せつけたかったからだね。
Yeah, very obviously.
Yes.
その秘
But
密
I
の
was
方
getting the
法
whole
って
point.
何なの？
Maki, please, you know this.
そんなに簡単にはわからんじゃろ。なんせ秘密の方法なんじゃろ。
Guys,
まあ心配する必要はないよ。
fuck you.
何言ってんだ。週一ばっかにた。
Yeah.
俺は
But he does have the
俺は
answer.
全員の学級裁判なんだぞ。
Nice point, but he does actually have the answer.
Yeah.
So
ちゃんの足手まといになるだけだったりして。
うるせえ。てめえは黙っ。
Are we really gonna hangman's this? Oh no, it's the bait, thank god.
up the rebel.
入間だけが知っている秘密の方法。看板以外の橋を隠してあったとかは？
橋以外の方法はどう？何か乗り物を使って川を渡ったんだよ。
あるいは魔
Whoa.
法による瞬間
Probably not.
またまたワープゾーンか。
橋がなくても渡れる場所があったのかな。
Okay,
彼女しか使え
closer.
ない隠しルートが。
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Let's try it.
それに賛成だ。
Cool.
Hooray.
それだよキーボくん。入間さんにしか使えない隠しルートがあったんだ。
本当にあったんですか？
That was a bullshit. I didn't think it was
プロ
real.
グラムを改ざんして、本来あの世界に存在しない壁を追加で設置していたんだ。設置された壁は Y 軸に伸びる壁らしい。あの世界には該当する壁が2つあるよね。館の手前にある壁か、教会の奥の壁か。どちらが追加されたのかはまだ確かじゃない。
Oh, the sign being on the rocks is how we proved that it loops.
Yeah.
If the walls weren't there.
その壁には人属性以外は
Well, it doesn't matter because the walls are set to allow non-humans
お前
through.
の周知。
Yeah. That'll
Yeah,
just.
what are you
it'll-
arguing about?
I mean, they may argue that the thing doesn't loop, but whatever.
It does. That's the sign.
I know. I'm saying though, they may argue it, and that's the point of the sign being on the wall or rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
その先に何もないなら通り抜けられる壁なんて設置しても意味ないのにね。
So I think the map
意
was
味のないことを
originally
したとは思えない。
the two halves were the
殺人の
other
計
way
画を
around.
立てていたよう
So
な
the
やつだよ。
half we're seeing on the left, sorry, yeah, on the left was actually on the right of the other. And the whole reason that load point exists is to teleport everyone to the correct side where they were, because there's now a wall going down the middle. Because she added the maps, she added that to distort our perception of how the world is actually set up.
I'm just thinking though, left to right, it just infinitely repeats.
I don't think it repeats.
Well, that's how the river would work. How else would the river work?
I don't think the river has. I don't think anything has to work like that.
Well, how did the sign get down there then?
If you took the map and took the left side, put it
Oh,
on
I
the
see what
right
you're saying.
side,
Yeah, that would also work. Yeah.
the map is actually continuous. It is just a square. You know, it's just
That
a,
would make sense. Yeah, yeah.
a map plane that there actually isn't anything outside of it.
壁を抜けられるようにしたことには
But the problem is
何か
when
意
you
味があるはずなんだ。
as she's trying to present it, because she's put the new
僕ら
wall
がその
in,
意味に気づ
which
け
is
ていないの
why
は
they're saying, oh, she only put in one wall, but shouldn't she have put in two? It's like, no, she only did put in one wall. The wall she put in is in the actual center of the map. the load point that we think is in the center of the map is actually on the edge. Anyway, these fucks don't figure that out, because they're probably not going to figure this out for like another fucking hour. Can I at least get a point for that?
Yeah, if it's actually like if she flipped the map around, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
そうだよ。教会側の壁と館側の壁は別々じゃなくて、同じ。
She would have this shit solved like before we even get to the trial.
Yeah. Like, she probably have executed whoever did it herself.
そこにある壁も表裏がつながっていたんだよ。
Can I say that Shuichi I still think is better than Makoto and Hajime?
Yes, I give him that.
つまり
The problem is he had to share the game with
The
Kaede
problem
for
is
like a
Kaede
chapter.
started it off.
Yeah.
Again, to be fair, that first chapter was fucking brilliant. Arguably arguably the best case they've ever done.
Yeah.
But it
it
ended up with Kaede being dead and us having to play as this herb, so I'm
その一つの壁だ
conflicted.
けがあの世界の Y 軸方向に伸びる壁の全てだったんだ。
I hope they're gonna pull something out at the end, and they probably are, right? Because if it ended up that... I don't know. I don't want it to be that we go to finish the game, and we end up being like...
それなら
If they'd made chapter 1 chapter 6, this would have been fucking amazing.
That's what I'm wondering too, right? I was like, man, what if they just did the Kaede thing later? Would it have been equally as effective? I don't know.
Possibly? It wouldn't have made as much sense, mind, at that point. But, yeah. But it would have meant we could have played a surfer longer, so, you know, kind of winning. But that does give me hope that they've actually pulled something off even better for the end of the game. Otherwise, I imagine everyone would just slate it. And that's not what people say.
Yeah.
川も壁もつながっていたとすると、プログラム世界の秘密も見えてくるはずだよ。
Yeah, we may be like pissed off about chapter 1 and the results. It's just the results of it. We actually think chapter 1 is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, no, I'd say it could be one. If it could be the best case in the whole series.
I would argue it might be the best case they've ever done. Because every single part of it made complete sense.
Yeah. And completely flipped everything on its head beautifully.
Yeah. And her plan wasn't stupid or bad in any way. It was actually a genius fucking plan.
Yeah, unlike all the ones that followed afterwards in this game.
Yeah, that's been the problem so far.
Well, someone please fucking spell it out so I can get my point. Because the problem is, they can actually move on with their understanding of the world as it is and probably still solve the case, but that doesn't give me the fucking point, you cunts. Yeah, that's where the loop
Oh, I hit the wrong button, sorry.
Alright, okay.
I was mashing X, I was like, why isn't it working? So, oh, once we hit Y.
あのマップ切り替えポイントこそがプログラム世界におけるループポイントなんだよ。
I'll give you the point. She manipulated the map. I could make some argument against it, but I think you got it good enough, honestly.
You make any more arguments and burn this game to the ground.
I can't think of any legitimate argument against it. Yeah, so. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you this point. It's completely fair. Weird line with the trees though, but whatever.
Well, it's all snow covered anyway, so I don't think it's that jarring in the actual world.
世界の中央に設置されてたんだね。
なるほど。その構造なら、館と教会は壁を挟んですぐ近くにあることになりますし、教会近くの物音も館まで届くはずです。壁は人属性以外は通り抜けられるって設定。
Yeah, I mean the load zone is actually the teleport zone in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
間違いないよ。これが。
あの世界は。 I'm
looking like she did set it up.
Okay, I'm thinking, right? She set herself up on the roof to kill Kokichi.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't Kokichi. Somebody else ended up there.
Yeah. And killed her for some reason?
Maybe she went after them and they killed her in self-defense. Which...
Maybe? So it seems a bit weird. Well, why would she kill them? instead.
Maybe her plan was like to spring on him as soon as they closed the door, but as soon as she'd sprung on him, like it's like too late to realize it wasn't Kokichi. It's like, oh shit, I've been outed.
でも実際の世界の構造はそうじゃなかった。
Yeah, come on,
that
guys. We
sequence
get
of
it.
events is gonna be
あの世
weird.
界に Y
Right?
軸方向の壁はなくて、
It's like,
X
okay,
軸がループする仕組みに
because
な
I
ってい
think
た。
yeah, we know what she was doing.
あやつは
We know what she
こ
was
んな
trying
世
to
界
achieve.
の真ん中に壁を追加すること
But
で
how does that result
こ
in
の
her
ルー
actually
プを
getting
せき
killed?
止めたんじゃな。
つまりあの地図を見せられた時から
And regardless of then how close the chapel and the mansion actually are, she's the only one who can cross.
でもサイハラちゃんのおかげで
Yeah, that's
そ
why
の謎も解けた。
she got yeeted off the
さ
roof
すがは俺らの救世主
Yeah,
だ
yeah.
よ。
and went through it and
In
ended up
terms
on the
of
side.
in terms of who then killed her, can only be somebody in the mansion.
And wasn't Kaito wasn't there? It couldn't have been him. We were with Tsumugi.
Yeah.
Again, at least Kokichi and Gonta.
Yeah.
サイハラ君がいなかったら
Kokichi's claiming that he couldn't even get up there.
Yeah.
So was it Gonta? Why would he do it though?
Yeah, it's weird.
Self-defense was the only way that'd make any sense, but
そうだ
shit.
な。さすがはサイハラ
Even
じゃ。
that, I don't know. That seems. Yeah.
サイハラ君ありがとうおかげで助かったよ
Eh, you're in the sus list, buddy. Whether you know, you know it.
Yeah. And he did argue that point over the toilet paper, which, yeah, it was passed off as him just not remembering or fully understanding the
でも
rules of
プログラム世界
the
の真
of
実
the
が明
game.
らかになったくらいでまだ
Was
ま
it
だ
just,
気は抜
but
けない
was it
よ。
just he was just trying to move off that
むしろ
point,
クライマックスの犯人
and he
探し
hasn't
は
actually been helpful
ここから
really
なんだから
otherwise,
さ。
Right.
which is pretty sus.
Why would Kokichi do any of this if he did? I think it actually was Gonta. Holy shit. I don't know who else it could be at this point.
Yeah.
だって全てのトリックが解けたところで犯人までたどり着けなかったら意味ないからね。学級裁判は
It is adding up.
そういう
I
ゲ
mean, the
ームなん
problem
だ
is if
よ。
Koichi ever did do one of these things, I don't think his behavior in the trial would even change that much.
No, that's the thing too, yeah.
またモノクマみたいなこと言ってるね
So that doesn't necessarily prove his
映画
innocence.
何を言おうと
However,
絶対そんな口
however,
車には乗らねえから
Gonta's
な。
behavior kind of supports, not in a overwhelming way, but it
こうや
doesn't
ってみんなで真
it
相に
doesn't
たどり
help
着い
his
てやるんだ。
cause here.
Right.
日誌どうなるか楽しみだね。
But in itself doesn't actually give much much evidence that he would be it.
He's prodding Kaito. Probably because Kaito punched him.
Yeah.
But he's also prodding Maki because of the assassin thing.
Mm-hmm.
He prods Kibo because he's a robot and it's racist. And,
Yeah.
the only one he's not prodding is Gonta.
Yeah. Because
And,
he's
I guess us,
manipulating
too.
him.
I guess us too, technically. Oh, and Tsumugi.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, Kokichi probably told Gonta to go up there in his place.
Now that sounds like a plan. That could have happened.
Yeah, because he would have figured that Miyu's at some shit. So he's like, hey, Gonta, go up, check on Kaito or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And he would have done it. I still can't believe that he would have... Miyu must have been
Yeah,
really
that's-
after him to kill her back, though. Yeah, that's the thing.
I also kind of having the hard time believing that Miyu would have just been like, okay, I guess I'll kill you now.
I'm just thinking she had a plan and she was like planning just to leap on him
Yeah.
as soon as they opened the door, right?
Yeah.
And then at that point she launched herself or whatever the fuck, and but it was all, it wasn't Kokichi and she couldn't do anything at that point.
Yeah. What?
Oh no.
Yeah.
っていうかさ。
Wait, we're hibernating now?
Oh, that sucks.
あ
Can we please stop?
No. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, when's he gonna wake up again?
Our mono is the theater's canon.
Yeah.